Hi everyone, welcome to my show. Today we're going to work on art at the speed of life. We're going to work on day 4. We'll see if we get to day 5 or not. Kathy will be joining us in a few minutes. Waiting for everybody to come in. This is a live chat, live audience. If you're bored watching the recording, please fast forward and we'll get to the art. We usually show hauls and chat. I wait for everybody to come in fixing my band-aid, who's playing along. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We've done really well, I think. We've made a lot of progress in our book, and it's so fluffy and so fun right now. I'm so excited. Day 4. Hi, Judy. How are you? Oh my gosh, there's so much happening in this book. We're going to have some fun today. Just saying. This is one cool book. I like my nickname, just saying. Pink Picky Chick with an attitude. Yeah, we finished our page last night, which I'm super excited about. The reverse collage, got that done last night. Oh my gosh, I had to clean up before I went to bed, so I'd have everything ready to go for today. I had stuff everywhere. Name of the brand. The brand of what? Brand name. Oh, what is the name? Oh, name of my band. Band. I don't know why it said brand. I haven't been up very long. I just added an extra letter. What's the name of my band? Pink Picky Chick. Rock on. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Kat. Hey, Lori. Pixie Chicks in pink. I like it. Hi, Imelda. I remember there was a country band called the Pixie Chicks. Does it spell a little different? It was back at what was it, 90s? Maybe. I used to like them. All right, more Dr. Pepper. Waking up. I got my shower in and help me wake up. Wake up, wake up. Time to art again. Hi, Nana. Hi, Joy. Oh, Joy, I'm so glad you're playing along with us. You did so good. Joy is playing along in the Art Speed of Life. And she's, if you follow her on Instagram, you can see what Joy has done so far. So yeah, she has been creating Pam's book with us. I don't know who else is playing along, but I know that Joy is playing along, and she's posting pictures, which I really appreciate being able to tag in so I can see. Yeah, and Pam saw your book too, Joy, because she liked my comment on yours. So Pam Carricker saw your book and saw you're playing along as well. So super cool, right? Working and lurking. Thanks, Shauna, for being here. Hi, Marita. You can't today. You came home just for the weekend. Left your stuff on the island. Oh no. You left your stuff, or you were? Oh my gosh, I bet you were upset when that you left your stuff. Oh no, I'd be so upset. Oh, I hope you can get back soon and get it. Hi, Helen. Hi, Dee Dee. Did you see what I did last night? Well, I'll show you. I saw the Instagram. Ta-da! That's what I did last night for the reverse collage. Cool, right? Oops, there's Kathy. Hi, Kathy.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. I'm awake, sorta.
I jumped in the shower, so I would be. That's why I'm a couple minutes late. I stayed up till 1:00 last night.
Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, I went to bed at 12:30, but Troll fall asleep. So who knows what time I fell asleep.
I know. See, that's the thing. If I come down and start arting at night, I don't want to stop. So I usually try not to even come down here like after 7 or something. I try to do it during the day because I'm a night person. So I would rather do stuff at night, but I don't know. I had fun last night, so I stayed up and played for a while.
Oh, so did you finish your working on your reverse collage or the book in front of you?
No, this I got out for today. I have been working on this, trying to fill in the faces. This is one of the Pam Carricker stencils. I was just kind of putzing around doing different things, watching Wonderlust and kind of sketching and stuff like that. So, I mean, nothing huge, just kind of playing around.
Did you see Eileen's tweet?
No, what did she tweet?
She tweeted you one of the things we're going to need for the Wonderlust week 3.
Oh, that's the new one for this week?
Yeah, you're going to need hibiscus juice.
Oh, I've got some of that. No, I'm kidding. Although I do have hibiscus juice. I do have those. I do have like some hibiscus, like dried hibiscus flowers that you make into tea.
Oh,
but I don't have hibiscus.
That's what it's for?
I don't know. There may be, I don't know what hibiscus juice is.
Oh my gosh, I just looked at Cass has this and she's going to use this. She's going to make it with her dried roses from her garden.
Oh, that'll be cool.
And Eileen told her she was a brat.
She is a brat, that she just happens to have beautiful dried roses from her own garden hanging around.
Yeah, Eileen posted the link. I actually looked this up already. I'd seen that when I first started looking. So we got to get so we're going to make some stains from hibiscus flowers in that black tea.
Okay.
And then you're going to need, like I said, the drop cloth and stuff. I can't wait. I'm stoked.
It'll be fun. Okay, Dee Dee says she drinks flower juice, but she has no idea what it's for. I know. I guess it's supposed to be good for you.
I have never heard of this. Never, ever heard it in my life. The people drink flowers? This is so strange to me.
Well, I've heard about it in juice.
Oh my God, Marita too?
Oh, that's me.
Hibiscus tea at your work every day? I am 51 years old. I've never heard of anyone drinking flowers.
Oh, it wasn't Dee Dee. She was talking about me. Yeah, I have hibiscus tea, but have no idea what it's for. It just looks pretty.
Marisa says she drinks it every day. Oh
Now,
my God.
have you ever like eaten flowers in a salad or anything like that?
No, flowers in a salad
Oh
sounds,
yeah, I've
that
gone to
sounds
restaurants and
the freakiest thing ever. That doesn't seem natural to eat a flower, drink a
yeah,
flower.
you can put it in you put it in your salad to make it to give it color and make it look pretty. Like I've had salads with like little peonies and stuff like that in it.
Ew, gross.
It gets mixed up with the dressing. It's fine.
Imagine eating flower petals. Oh my God.
But it makes the salad look pretty.
You go out in your yard and pick flower petals and put them in your salad.
Yeah,
Ew.
just make sure you don't get one that the dog's been
I
by.
was just thinking the same thing.
Well,
You.
oh, dandelion tea. Yeah, that's supposed to be healthy. All
Oh,
right.
yuck. Those things are nasty in the yard. Meaty, gross things. People eat those. Oh, I think I'd rather eat a vegetable than eat a flower.
No, Janet's eating flowers in a salad. It's like a foo-foo thing.
You guys are funny. Yeah, I didn't know I was friends with such a weird group.
Cauliflower. Yeah, cauliflower. In Hawaii, they serve flowers on your plate every meal, and they are delicious. That's what Elaine says.
Oh my God. Guys, what? That calendula is good one for flower salads. I never heard of that.
Dee Dee's saying, who was the first person to eat asparagus? Right. Like, who pulled that out of the ground and thought,
Blah, and gave you stinky pee. That's nasty. My daughter, first time she had that was at one of her boyfriend's house, and they warned her she had stinky pee. I was like, oh, good God. I was like, I hope you peed at their house.
oh my God.
They fed that to you.
I think it's funny. They told her that actually.
Ew. The things I'm like, I think I like just ignorance is bliss. I'm sticking with that. Sticking with that. I don't think.
So what is like the weirdest like thing you ever ate, Colleen?
I don't eat weird food, so it's.
You had never even tried anything?
I don't eat weird food at all.
Oh,
I ask what the hell I'm eating at any party or whatever. I'm like, what's in this? Like, before I eat it, I'll be like, what is this? I mean, if I can't tell what it is, I don't eat it. Tom, he'll eat anything. He's so weird.
I usually try stuff when we were I told you that we lived in Switzerland, but I was pretty young. I was like 28 when we lived there, and we used to have to go to all these dinners, you know, with like the executives and stuff. And I remember like
snails, blah.
Oh, snail! Oh, I love snails. Escargot.
Oh God,
Oh, Eileen loves snails, but snails are good. Eileen loves snails, but they don't like her. I've eaten snails. I've eaten rabbit. I've eaten some. I was at some dinner once, and I was too embarrassed to ask anybody what it was, and it was like, I don't know, this round white thing. So I popped it in my mouth, and it was like hard, like a stone. And then I had to like discreetly put it in my napkin. I have no idea what it was. Probably like the decor for the plate or something.
Are you reading this? Janet ate the snake is the weirdest thing. Elaine's eating calf fries. Oh my God.
Oh,
now I think bacon around asparagus makes sense because that looks gross. That would hide the asparagus flavor. Ew, gator tail. Oh my God.
Oh, I've eaten alligator. It's good. It tastes like chicken. So
I eat about four different foods. I eat the same things over and over every day, and I'm not.
I'm gonna send you hibiscus flowers to make tea out of.
I'm gonna buy some for the class, but
Lori, Rocky Mountain oysters.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Janet, what did the snake taste like? Yeah, when you entertain clients, you have to be agreeable. I agree, Janet. You just
I
kind
would
of have
just be
to.
like, I'm just full. I'm good. I'll eat dessert. Ew, the clients would hate me. I'd be gagging and barfing up everything and
Oh
making
my
faces. Oh, I would make faces. I can't hide my feelings, emotions, nor my food. If I got something weird in my mouth, you're gonna know it. You're gonna see my face squishing up like, oh God.
Ostrich beef. I've had ostrich before. I've had buffalo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what is Rocky Mountain oysters? Are they, Judy asked, are they goat balls or beef? I think they're beef balls or bull balls.
Everything tastes like chicken.
No, I know. We might as well just eat chicken.
Oh, I eat trolleys every day. I ate these too.
Oh. No, I've never heard of that show, Lori. What's it called? Bizarre Foods?
Too.
Yeah, bull's balls are Rocky
And
Mountain
let's see, pizza, chili,
cereal,
Chipotle's,
frog butts. Okay, I've had frog legs, but not frog butts.
Yeah, I eat
Is
a
there
very
such a thing?
small variety.
Mark.
Ew. Gross. Oh my God, Lori. Ew, Imelda. Oh my God. This is freaky. I would starve to death. If I went to another country, I literally would just, I would lose all this weight I don't like. I would lose so much weight. I would be like, I'm not going to eat for a week. And yeah, I would be like Survivor people. I'd shrivel up into nothing, like I'd rather not eat than eat that.
You can always find. Usually, you can find rice or pasta or something. Just
now you're talking. I'll eat anything rice and pasta.
Oh, I don't even want to know what they eat on Survivor. I won't eat like bugs. I do have my limitations. I won't eat bugs. So they have Imelda in France. They really have frog butts. I mean, is it called that on the menu? I've had frog legs.
Oh my God.
They have what's called the Testicle Festival in a small town in northwestern Montana. Ooh.
Oh my God. Ew. I'm glad I live in Kentucky. We don't eat any of that weird stuff.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. Frog's legs taste like really tender chicken. I know. Again, Janet, it all goes back to chicken. Frog legs taste like chicken. Alligator tastes like chicken. Yeah, frog's legs and gator tail. Gator's good. What did Dee Dee say? Oh, Dee Dee says, happy mail and back to ignoring the balls. Okay. My light's kind of washed out. Let me see if I can fix this.
Let us know. Thanks, no thanks. I don't have your toy. He's one like scratching my leg. Like I'm holding toys up here. Yeah, it's like they're not on my desk. I promise you that there's no room. There's no room up here for toys. There's just enough room for what I need. Okay.
After last night, thank goodness I have another table next to me. I just shoved it all over.
I stayed up late last night working or cleaning up, and I think that's why I couldn't fall asleep.
I saw. Oh, your reverse collage turned out good, Colleen.
Thanks. I ended up working. That's what I did. I worked on her hair, and then before I went to bed, and then worked on her hair, and I cleaned up. Okay, we did that one.
I love raw oysters, Janet. Oysters are good, but I have to say too, it's about the sauce too. You dip them in a good sauce. I know we went from hibiscus to bull balls. I don't know, Eileen.
The conversation got really strange.
That's just the way we roll, I guess. Oh my gosh.
No, oh God, Jeffrey, yeah, I would never eat that again. So we're gonna work today on day 4, which is resist technique. And so the first one on here is we're going to do the gesso resist.
What kind of resist?
Gesso.
Oh, okay.
And the gesso resist, we can use black or white or clear. So maybe what I'll do is a little bit of both just to see how they turn out. So there's some white, and grab some clear somewhere. Got clear.
So do we do the gesso through a stencil or something?
There's my clear. We are going to apply the gesso on a stamp or other texture tool using inexpensive sponge. So we're going to put gesso on a stamp. Wash the stamp in soapy water immediately. Do not allow gesso to dry on your stamp. Allow gesso on the page to dry.
Oh.
And then
I might put mine through a stencil.
I think we just use a stencil, not use a stamp, but then you don't have to worry about that. I think it'd be easier.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to run upstairs, and because I don't want to put that on my stamps and not be able to clean them off right away.
It says use a paintbrush. Then we're going to take a thin acrylic paint over the gesso. Follow with a rag to wipe off the gessoed area. The rag will pick up most of the paint for the gesso area. To achieve more texture, generously pat the gesso into a foam paint stamp. You can also use that and stamp on your work. Oh, I might try a foam stamp. Pooling, I don't care what happens to them.
Oh, see, I've got my art foamies, but you know what? I've done.
You gotta use some cheap ones.
You know what though? I'm going to use the stencil. I've done that before, and it turns out really cool. I'm going to do the stencil if you want to do the if you want to use one of your phone stamps.
All right, stamp onto your work, pulling your stamp straight up for raised texture, smoothing it down from side to side slightly, distorting the shape. And then do a series of faded images by applying gesso on the stamp once and stamping several times. So she wants you to do like a fade thing. Okay. I'll grab a foam stamp and a pencil too.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I know. Okay. Let me think for a minute. Yeah, this is a fun book, Jennifer. There's a ton of different techniques in here. Maybe I'll put this on the back page with the gesso and see how it turns out. When I've done this before, I usually do this as the first step. And then all the where it's not gesso, it soaks into the paper and it looks really cool. But I've never done it
I'm gonna try
in the middle.
with some black gesso too.
Okay.
I'll do one with black and white and clear to see the differences. I think that'll be fun.
All right, I think what I'm gonna do, should I do this or maybe I'll do the window. I think I might do this. I think what I'm gonna do is on the back cover, I'll do the window with white gesso and then put a light, some kind of transparent paint over it. Okay. That's what we'll do. What page? It is page 87, Elaine. This I love this book. There's a lot of fun stuff. And see, here's the original Beeswax collage. None of your beeswax. And see what a nice coating that puts over it. I was just showing the Beeswax collage pages, Colleen.
Sorry. There you go. If you want, yeah, the beeswax would be fun.
See, I just love, that's what I'm going to do on my covers at the end, just do the beeswax collage over it. I think I'll do it on the back today after I put the window on. But I just like that look. It just gives it a cool finish.
Okay, for the next one, we're going to need some kid wax crayons.
Okay.
Fluid acrylics, paintbrush, wipes, or an iron or a heat gun to melt your crayons.
Okay, good. Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And I put my beeswax out too for that one.
All right, so let's get to work. I have a stencil. I have foam stamps.
All right, gesso. Let me get gesso.
And let's see, I need my heat gun because I'm going to have to dry them in between because that way we can keep going instead of letting it dry. All right. This one's pretty busy because it's got this thing on it, so I'm going to have to do something small. Just do this.
Okay, now when I've done this before, I've used a really stiff brush. So when I put the gesso through, it's kind of textured. So let me get one of those.
See if we can get closer. There we go. Instagram, Jen Kitchen. Okay, have you been working on this yet, Jen? You had a chance? Oh, I have to look and see. I don't know if it came through my post. And Finn will be on today at 3 Eastern on Facebook showing all her new stuff. All the stuff we can't live without. All right, I'm going to put black gesso on my foam stamp.
Okay. Let me get this book out of the way. There.
Oh, already getting messy. I already got gesso on my fingers. All right, wiping off my gesso off the stamp. I like the foam stamp. I like how that looks. With the black. I've never used gesso, black gesso in a stamp before, to be honest. So
Oh, huh. Oh my God, I need to wake up. I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, oh, Colleen has the window stencil too. That's me. Hopefully I didn't get too much underneath the stencil. All right.
Grabbing a couple more. Yeah, I like the words. So I have some more word stencils.
Oh, cool. I like this stencil. I am going to wipe it off with a baby wipe.
Yeah, that's wrong idea. I'm just gonna wipe them off with the baby wipe. Then I'll just then I'll throw them in the sink when we're done.
Oh, do you always clean your stencils, Colleen?
My stencils I wipe with the baby wipe. If they're pretty good, I'll leave them. But if they're like, if they're really like full of something, I will go soak it.
Yeah.
Baby wipe most of the time.
I don't. I just leave them. Unless I have like this, like gesso or modeling paste, I'll wipe them off and then I have cleaned those, but.
Hi, Kimberly. Hey, Joan. Anyone else come in we missed? We are doing a gesso resist in our books today, and I'm putting black gesso on some foam stamps. I have also clear and white over here. I definitely might do the clear or white for the words. I grabbed this stencil, and I think I'll do like the white and clear for this one.
Get that cleaned off.
Book is lumpy. That's why I'm pushing really hard.
Yeah, luckily mine was on the back page, so I was able to, oh shoot.
Everything was pretty good other than my O.
Okay. All right, I'm going to dry this. So what's everybody working on this morning? Anything fun?
Are you getting gesso messy with us? If you don't have the book, you can just play along on any kind of art journal page. If you haven't done anything thus far, just get out a journal page, get some gesso, get some stamps or stencils, and play along. If you're going to put some paint over top of it, and you can just use it for something else or whatever. Put it in your stash for glue downs later. Oh, good morning, Teresa. Ooh, mine is 18, Kathy.
Are you?
Whoa, that's terrible. Whoa,
Okay.
They have foam stamps at Hobby Lobby. Has them in their stencil aisle. They have these in their stencil aisle, and where they have stencils and paints and stuff. That's where they have some foam stamps. Is Hobby Lobby, and also you can find them online on Amazon. And other stuff like Tim Holt he also has some foam stamps. You can search. It depends depends if you'll find them in the store or if you want to buy them online. It all depends on. Hold on, let's take it shut. Hold on, you pull it out. Because if you want to get them online or at the store, it's Hobby Lobby. Online, there's tons. This is Tim Holtz. He has some. Yeah, they're really fun. And now these, I'll have to put on a block. Okay, like a stamp block. The ones here from Hobby Lobby, they are already on something, so I don't have to do that. These will go on a stamp block like you normally would. So yeah, these were like really popular a long time ago, and then they went out of popularity, and then they came back in popularity again when art foamies came along.
Yeah, art foamies are, you can find those at artfoamies.com. They have a really nice selection. They're good quality. It's a Canadian company, but they actually mail through the US. So the shipping isn't horrible.
Tonight through Monday, ooh, snow. Ugh.
You must be north of me, Kathy, because we haven't gotten any of the snow you got, and we're still at 21 right now. So you must be just a little bit north. Yeah. Yes, go to the store, stack up on chips and wine. That's what I'll do after here. I've got to run to the store.
Oh, I forgot about the storm food that Linda used to post about.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that. She would always post her storm food things.
Oh, that's right.
What was it?
Wine. I need the food.
what was the storm food Linda would post about?
Was it M&M? Some kind of candy? Chips?
Shoot. Storm chips. Yeah, storm chips. That's right. There was storm chips. Linda White Holloway. Ah! Okay, I guess it's going sideways. The muse has spoken. She's is part of our group. She checks in, but she works at an art gallery and I think sells her art now. But she checks in on us. She peeks in on us on Instagram and stuff, and she's still on Twitter. And she used to post that every time it would get really bad weather because she lived in Canada.
Yeah, bacon.
Oh, that was it.
That was bacon. Kathy's is M&Ms and beer.
M&Ms and beer. Bacon. Was bacon one of them?
Yeah, I think bacon was on her list.
And so with the art foamies, you kind of get that like 3D bloppy stuff. And she also said to do like just a couple off stamping. So you'll have like a dark and light. So there you go. That was with white gesso. These I think would be easier to clean off than the wood ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look and I think I may have a couple of yucky foamy stamps.
Good ones you don't care about because the art foamies are expensive.
Yeah,
these were not. I paid 32 cents, and the regular price was $1.27, and I paid 32 cents on clearance.
Let me go look for. I'm gonna go look for a foam stamp.
Yeah, so I don't have to sweat any bullets over that. I'm going to do this pointing at the cat. Yeah, you miss Linda White Holloway. Wasn't she funny? She was so funny. She was she again was a really funny, one of her funny fibs. She's always had fun things to say. So like, I miss her too. That was it, Smarties. That was it, Smarties. Smarties beer. I don't think it was pork rinds. Smarties and beer. I think that sounds right. Smarties, beer, and bacon. What's a Smartie? Bacon, beer. Oh, shoot. Our memory, girls. Our memory. Ah. Where has it gone? All right, I'm just gonna have to send her a thing on Facebook or Instagram. Ask her what her storm food was. We couldn't remember. Linda White Holloway does a lot of folk art style painting. Seashore. She like to do sea stuff, seashores. Still see her posting. I'm not on Facebook as much as I used to be now. I'm not doing Zumba. But I am doing my artist walk a mile, Dee Dee. So I know you're listening and arting. I still am walking. And I try to do 2 miles. I've done when I do 2.5, my foot hurts. So 2.5. If I do it, then my foot hurts. So I'm sticking to between 1.5 and 2 miles a day. And then I don't hurt. My foot doesn't hurt. I mean, not the rest of me. It's just my foot. But yep, I'm still doing it and keeping track of it. Okay, let me try this. All right, go walking. Just let you know, I'm still doing it. Yep, I'm trying for 1.5 to 2 miles a day. I realized my limit. I thought it was 3.5 at one point, but now it seems to be if I'm doing it every day, walking every day, it's more like 2.5. That's the limit. But then if my foot starts hurting, then I have to skip a day or two of walking, and then I lose progress. So I'm working out the quirks of what my foot will let me do. So yeah. So now I realize if I do 1.5 to 2 miles, I can do it every day. If I do more than that, then I have to take a day off. Like I think part of it with walking or any exercises, know what is your limits and what's your max, and know your body.
Hey, Colleen, I must have gotten these at the same sale as you, 35 cents.
You forgot you had them.
I found them. I knew I had something, but I didn't know I had these. These are kind of cute.
Thank you, Dee Dee.
Okay.
Oh, I know, Teresa. I have no doubt you miss walking. I said when I whine, I can't do Zoom. I have to remember that I'm very thankful to be able to walk now, because I wasn't able to do that before with the stupid boot. So, okay, those are dry. Moving on.
Did you say you're up to 2 miles a day?
Yeah, 2 miles a day is what I'm trying to shoot for, to do 2. It's not too bad. My foot doesn't, I don't have like residual foot stuff, you know? Yeah. All right, now I'm going to try clear gesso.
All right, where is my clear?
Hurricane seasonless bacon, eggs, bread, water, chocolate, coffee, straight to your local supply store before it closes.
That's the important one.
I like it, Jennifer. I like it a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't forget milk. Everyone buys milk when it's a storm. Bread.
Yeah, I don't normally drink milk, but I just buy it anyway.
But I like milk. I drink it every day. I love milk. I drink it every evening, couple glasses of it. I love milk. My kids do not like milk that much, especially my oldest. I love milk. Yeah.
I'll do a little bit. I drink a little bit, but not a lot. My body's not a fan of milk.
Oh, well, that's a different story then. That's not a flavor thing. It's a doesn't like it thing.
Yeah, no, because I like it. I like the taste of it.
I would say you can always get chocolate and strawberry. But that's not the problem.
No. Oh, strawberry. Remember strawberry milk?
Strawberry quick. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Kids' favorite. And mine. I used to buy for them. It's for the kids.
Yeah. Okay, do I really not have clear? I don't think I have clear gesso. That kind of stinks.
Oh, Linda said she said we are supposed to get 5 to 8 inches. So I think not as bad as you guys downstate. She's getting 5 to 8 inches where she is.
Who is?
Linda.
Which
Holy
Linda?
moly. Linda Morel.
Oh no. But see, I bet we haven't been getting it. You guys up north have been getting more of it.
A reclaimed art store. That is a gold mine. Oh my gosh, you can get, like, where people get tired of their art supplies and take them there, or instead of donating them, like, you can take it there. Well, how cool is that? I would love that. I would go shop there. There's a reclaimed art supply store. You get tired of quilling? Yeah,
no kidding.
No,
Jack. No work.
See, my flower, it's here. It's in clear, so it's going to disappear. That'll be a fun one because it's going to disappear, and then when we run the ink over it, it'll show up.
Okay, is there anything else I could use instead of clear gesso? I don't have any.
Black?
No,
Your black gesso?
Clear. Kind of wanted it clear.
You don't have white?
No, I have white. I wanted to try clear. Here's the white.
Okay. And there's black gesso. And apparently there is gray and all sorts of other colors. We found out the other day.
Yeah, gray, red, and gold. I've heard of. Huh, what could I use that's clear? Oh, I wonder if I painted the liquid glass over it.
Already had plenty. Gotcha.
It.
Let's see. Die cuts from foam sheets with your big size. Ah, use the little thin kid foamy sheets in your big size. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy gel ML said maybe, or matte medium.
I want it to be clear, but I don't want it to be sticky. This will be sticky. Heavy gel medium. I think I have that. Let's see. What do I have? Soft, Floyd, matte gel, regular gel, soft gloss gel. Oh, transparent here. Here's Finnabar's or Art Basics soft gloss gel. I'll try that. Yeah, the stamp was only 35 cents, so.
There you go. It's sacrificable.
Yeah. All right. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's see.
And she also said to, like, with the foam stamps, like, pull it up and put it, stamp it off a couple places just to kind of get some fun resist on other parts of your page.
Okay. All right, so. I'm going to stamp it first on a piece of I don't want it to be gloopy.
You would like to obsess dyes and as foams? Maybe you should suggest that. That's not a bad idea. Gel medium, matte medium would
That
work.
would be a good idea. So normally with my art foaming, I
Yeah, Eileen got the gold gesso.
all right.
Yeah, it's definitely so wet. Interesting. The clear is taking longer to dry.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Than the others. Well, that's interesting. Taking a little longer to dry the clear versus the paste. This one dried quicker. Okay, Smokey.
Jack, you hear the puppy? Huh. This will be interesting. Maybe, hopefully.
Phew! Burning up and having a hot flash. Three of them were using my heat gun. Is I don't like how long I gotta dry the clear. That takes a really long time to dry. The black dried really fast. The white dried fast. That took a while. I'm burning up. All right, moving on. Much information, right, girls? Too much information. Let's see.
Oh, yes, you can cut foam on the silhouette using... Oh, can you cut foam on the silhouette using dyes? Oh, you can. Yes. You can use your cutting machines with those foam pads to make stamps or whatever. Ew. I don't like this. All right, I am going to run upstairs and rinse this off because I do kind of like the stamp.
Okay.
It's barely 35 cents. I like it. So I'll be back.
Okay, hon. She's funny. Together. I like the black gesso. No, I've never stamped with this before. I really like it. I'm just using baby wipes, and I got a piece of paper underneath them, so catch all the goop. Okay. Let's see. Let's do. I did. Which one haven't I done? Oh, I haven't done this one. Now, life is an adventure. Oh, maybe I'll do this one over here. I'll do this one in white on the other page. We'll mix it up. Here's my white gesso. Yeah, as I say, I'm not too keen on this. Taking forever to dry the clear. Hi, Jilly. Hey, Dot. In my case, I think you've probably been here and I just noticed you. We are doing gesso resist, and then we're going to do some crayon resist after this. We're using white, black, and clear gessos. And I'm doing some foam stamps, and we're going to do some, you can do wood stamps if you don't have foam stamps. Just make sure you clean them, because she said that either one. So use your wood stamps or your acrylic stamps, or you can use your foam stamps, whatever you got. Just make sure you clean off the gesso.
Okay, that cleans up really nice. Just rinse it under the water and it all comes off. So,
yeah.
All right, so let me put that in there. So what are we we're putting paint over this when we're done, or what?
Yeah, we're going to run diluted acrylic down it, and then take a paper towel and dab some off of the gesso if it sticks to it.
Okay. All right, let me dry this. I'm just gonna do these two. I'm not gonna do it on every page, I don't think. Wow, this ends up having a ton of layers on it. I still have to put more. I want to put more fiber on some of my pages. Look at, I put some fiber over here. I like how that turned out.
Yeah, it's a nice where you get a thicker kind of 3D with the foam stamps. I kind of got it, at least with the black.
Yeah, it does. It lifts. It raises up.
Yeah, like that's really cool. And I haven't used this in forever either. Surprised it's still any good, honestly.
I do have black. I use black a couple times just to coat a whole page and make it black.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. Now, oops, that's still wet. I'm going to try clear gesso through the stencil next on the next page.
Who's Pimples? Somebody's nickname is Pimples. There's a Pimples and a Piccadilly.
I guess. She said she needs more coffee.
Oh, I should have had coffee this morning.
Let's see, where's the clear? I almost put the black on. I like the black. I keep wanting to put black on all the pages. I like the black. Okay, clear. The clear takes forever to dry. Forewarn you, this stuff takes forever to dry.
Yeah, the gloss gel is taking a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like how long this takes.
So what do you think if I put what if I put walnut stain over it? Do you think that should wipe away?
That'd be really, actually, that's a great idea. Use the walnut crystals. Yeah, you don't have to use acrylic paint.
I think I'll do that on the back cover.
You could do that. You could also use some sprays, really, or some sprays, the walnut ink crystals we have, or probably just whatever's permanent. I don't think I'd use watercolor because we're going to be adding so much stuff, something that's as long as it's permanent. I don't think. Now, the walnut, no, I take that back. The walnut crystals is not permanent. So it needs to be permanent, whatever it is.
I'll do the walnut ink. I've got some walnut ink. I've got plenty of walnut ink. I ended up, I think, with 2 or 3 bottles from last year.
Okay, so I got the clear over there. And let's see. I find something cool here.
Oh, is that a typo, Deb? I thought it was somebody's nickname.
In our group, you never know. I mean,
I know, it could be. Right?
I mean, I'm like the pink picky chicker now or something. So you just don't know now. We come up with, okay, this already has that resist. I need to use black. I'm gonna put some black on this one. I should change my mind.
I'm gonna mute and use my other heat.
I can already see the other resist we did. I'm gonna do I'm gonna put, this is a flower, so I'm gonna put some, change of plans. All right, I'm gonna put, I'll use the white. I want black stems. I guess I use white. Where's my white sponge? Oh, cute, that's grass. How cute is that? Let's see. Put some grass. Oh, this would be cute. There's a little, I'll use that and I'll put the other back down. Ooh, that's cute. It's a little tiny fun flower. Oop, what did I do with my stem? Oh, thanks. Hit thumbs up would be awesome. Thank you. Hey, Vaughn. You were here earlier, right? Did I miss you? I keep missing people. I don't mean to. We're just like going crazy. Hopefully you just came in. We're having so much fun. She's searching. She's searching for stuff. We're making good messes. We're doing the gesso resist. And then we're going to do the crayon resist. So what I think I'm going to do, so I don't run out of time, is do half the book with this. I'm going to run some paint down it. And then we'll do the crayon resist and do that. And then I can finish the rest of it on my own off camera. So that way we don't run out of time.
Oh, that sounds good.
Because there's a lot of pages in this book. I mean, it takes a little bit. You can see I got some stickage going on. It takes a little bit. I don't want to run out of time. I want to get everything done. I want to try to get off of here by 1 or 1:30 today, because so I can run out and then come back to see Finnabar's Facebook thing. Okay. You can see I did a clear. That's showing up pretty good. Clear one. That we did. That was a different one we did. I'm going to do, that looks good. I think I'm going to do, think. I did the paisley over here already. Let me get a stencil. Where's my stencil I just got? Where'd it go?
All right, I think what I'm going to do is make a walnut stain and spray it on and then wipe it back.
And you can see what we did before. I already have some of that. I'm going to put walnut stain. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to dilute some ink in the spray.
I add a little more here.
All right.
Maggie Gray has a new book. That said, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Maggie Gray. The website workshop is on the web. Maggie is a fabric artist. Cool. Eileen says she has all of her books and they're great. Okay. I'll have to check that out. I'm not familiar with her.
All right, I need to fill this with water.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, here it is. All right, I have a paper towel ready because I don't want to cover up too much of my color.
I got some cool under paper. I'm making here with all the
Oh yeah.
gessos and stuff and stencils, and yeah, I got some cool paper going on the bottom.
Okay, like what the walnut ink does to the background, it's not catching though I want it to catch a little bit on the gesso. Maybe if I let it sit. Ooh. Oh, that looks cool.
I heard a cough. I'm spraying Lysol, she said. Right? Keep the germs away.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get this. I would say yesterday I finally felt back to normal. And tomorrow it'll be 3 weeks. So it was a bad one. It was bad. Huh.
I like the window. It's really pretty.
I do like the window, but I don't know if I like the white. I may take some of that Thinner wax and go over it.
Okay, what are we? The paint didn't. Oh, you paint went around it, but you're not happy with the stain white. Got it.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
What it's supposed to do.
Yeah, which I don't. I just wish it would get a little bit. I wish it would soak. I wish it would pick up a little bit of the color. I like how it looks like it's running down the window. All right, I want to dry that.
Is 5 weeks for Shauna, she said.
5 weeks? Oh, sure. Well, my husband still got his, but And I still just have a little bit of a cough. But thank goodness that he gave me antibiotics because I think it did help. I think I had a sinus infection. All right, I want to dry that because I like that effect. That watery effect on the window is cool.
Okay. Did I do this one? Can't remember. Is that bad and you can't remember?
What did Janet say? Wax on everything? Yeah. Wouldn't some wax, I guess, also let me see what color waxes I have on here. Oh, you know what I should have used? That would have been a cool color. The Distress Collage Medium. I could have used that as the resist.
I don't remember which what for a new sponge. I can't remember what was the white and what was the clear because on the sponge they look the same.
Unless the clear dries more clear than the white does. The white leaves it milky.
Yeah, I mean on the sponge it kind of looks the same.
Yeah, I want to tone back that white. Let's see. Oh, you know what else? See, next, some of these products weren't out when she did this book.
Oh no, yeah, this book was 10 years ago.
Because
2010. Yeah, agree.
We could have done some of the icing and stuff too.
Yeah, go for it. It's not too late.
Yeah, I'll do that on the inside. I just, when I went to pull out the wax.
Yeah, they weren't out when this book was written. That is correct. Oh, look where I put that down, like where I had the other textures.
Ooh.
Look, it picked up the other textures.
Ooh, go stamp that somewhere so you have that.
Oh.
All right, what do we have? I don't think I want red.
Oh, I gotta stamp it in mine.
White gold.
It picked up the textures that's already down there.
Cool.
How cool is that? It is cool. That's fun. That was fun and unexpected. It's like I did not expect that. That was really neat. Well, question is, will those other pastes resist or work as a resist? Are you gonna try?
I think they will. I don't think they should. Because I have, let me see. Let me look where I've used them before.
Ooh, isn't that cool? Because all this other texture that I already put down on the page, this leaf pattern, so when I stamped it.
Oh wow!
Look, there's the patterns from below. I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
Like that. I like all the texture.
So when you're out of these textures and then you put something on top like this, it brings through some of those. Oh, that's neat. That's an unexpected fun thing. Yeah, because if you look closely, you'll see in there, you'll see because all the other textures, it's like where I did this bumpy texture there. And so then it showed through on that. I'm liking it. Okay. How fun. Okay.
I'm not liking that.
How many pages do I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sticking 6, 7, 8. So plus double side. Okay. So what I'll do is I will Let's see, I need something to mark it. So I know I need to come in here and work on this later. Okay, I'll put this right here. I know this is where I need to pick up and finish. So I'll stop at this point and I'll finish the rest off camera. And I'll close up and start running trying some acrylics running down it, and then we'll get to the wax so we don't run out of time. Okay, let me close up shop here. And I'll leave them out on my desk because I will work on this later. Do the rest of the pages. This is fun. Okay. Need this. I didn't use this. All right, let me get rid of these. Put these in the sink. Okay. I'm gonna toss all these in the sink. Be right back. I used that one. Did I use this one? One of these I used. I can't remember which one. Ugh, I'm memory.
Okay, in person, it does look a little bit darker. I'm just trying to tone back this white. Oh, pan pastel, duh. That's what I need to use. Hold on. Let me... Oh, I love the smell of that fin wax. Okay, let me put up the link for Maggie Gray.
Okay. We'll start with this page. This is where we're at. Right, I'll start back here. It'll definitely be drier. Okay. Clear these out. Oh. Switch papers.
All right.
It's all wet. Oop. There's another one. They're everywhere. Okay, now get some paint. Now I'm going to throw on what color would be good. Let's see. Green. Let's see, these are the colors I used originally with that. Blue. Lay some colors out to play with.
So what have you sprayed on the white yet, Colleen?
I have not done it. I'm just, pulling out my paints to do that. Did you not like what you did, or?
No, I don't. Maybe with the acrylic paint, because I used the stain.
Okay, okay.
I didn't like how much white showed through, so I'm covering it with pan pastels.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. The wax didn't really work. I got it on my, I got it in the window, so that wasn't good. I don't know.
All right, dilute paint.
I just didn't like the brightness of the white. Now in person, it doesn't look so white, but I don't know. All right.
oranges. Okay, so we're good. Thin wash of acrylic over the gesso, white back. You with the rag, white back. Let me get a rag I don't care about.
Now I can't get the wax up. Oh well. Oh well. Here, let me do this. Oh, there. I kind of like that.
Ooh, green's kind of pretty. Try this one.
No bark, Jack. That's me.
Hmm.
He thought somebody was at the door.
Who's there?
All right, this is looking better.
All right, mixing up some water. My paint over here next to me. I use a sponge or I can do it with the brush. Let's just see.
Okay, that helped. All right. There. See, I do like the drippy water going down the window. Hopefully that'll stay.
I know black's still going to stay with doing black. In here. Yeah. I think what you're hoping is it will go and the other paint will settle into the nooks and crannies of what you've already done.
All right, that's done now.
You can just tap off the desert area and we kind of run in and see it's like running in and around.
I think I'm going to use spray on this, but what color?
A darker color. You need a I would do a darker color like the blacks or grays, or you have a lot of fluorescence going on.
I know, but see, I don't want to lose the.
Well, what about white then?
Yeah, then that'll wash it out. Let me look. Let me think.
So you're going opposite tones.
Let's see. Right, because you want that to show off. Oops. Let me get my spray.
Jennifer, yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Just add that little. I can add different colors and kind of use some of the colors that was already here, and then change it up too. No fear.
Ooh, I have some old Adirondack color wash. I wonder if that would work. Ooh, butterscotch and green.
It rolls right off it. I like it. Just kind of, I'm just going to kind of rub it in there and then.
Is it turning out like how you expected, Colleen?
Yeah. I like the black. I haven't done the other colors yet. After I get that, I'm gonna try the black is great. Like there's no issues. You still see the black. I think the purple faded this one a little bit. This is
Oh,
bringing through. I'm gonna try the other colors now.
where's my water spray bottle? Darn it. Shoot.
Maybe dilutions. Yeah, dilutions aren't waterproof, so probably not. I think it had to be the Lindy's or what's the other one? Marabou.
At
Ooh, wait, you were brave, girl.
oh, that's just water.
Look at his colors, though. You got some drippage, though.
Yeah, but then where's the? All right, so then I gotta rub back.
All right. Moving on.
I get. Oh, there. See, there is a little bit of resist. Okay.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be subtle because, I mean, we're only on 4. We got 4 more pages of stuff to do. So,
Oh my God, there's 4 more pages of stuff.
yeah, we're on page 4.
I've already done a ton, don't you think?
There's 8. There's 8.
Wow.
There's 8 days in this.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, it is subtle. So it's shiny. Where? Okay. There it is. All right. See, I like these sprays because I can still see my color. All right, let me try some more. Here we go. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna water it down. And then
Oh, that's neat. So if you look at the cat, I mean, you can see the textures we did on day 3.
oh, cool.
See, look. See, I did like a tree stencil, and so then I did this on top. So you see the tree stencil I did inside the foam stamp because that was a resist on a resist. So so now you got the tree design showing through that.
Oh, that's cool.
That is very cool.
Oh, there.
Oh, thanks, Julie. Hi, Suzanne. It is some cool texture. Thanks, Eileen. Yeah, I like that you can see the, now that my white actually took a little bit of the yellow stain on, which is good. So so that way I don't have a solid white cat. But yeah, isn't that neat where you can see the previous tree stencil thing through it? That is really freaky cool. Freaky cool, telling you. So depending on where you lay it and what you put down before. Oh, that's neat.
All right, so here's the clear. It just leaves like a little subtle shine of the stamp.
See, now I won't have that with the black, but I will have that with the
You'll
white.
see the black.
But I mean, I'll have the texture showing up with the white, but not probably the black. But yeah, I mean, that's really, there I did like a partial stamp, and then look, there's like a little, see like the little hearts, and then all of that.
Yeah, I like that.
That is neat.
Maybe I'll spray a little of this on. Oh my God, this is becoming a mess back here.
Well, this part of my page, I think the texture's up top.
Oh.
And not down bottom. So this is not going to have that. Oh wait, I take that back. There's a little bit right there. Make sure that will pick up a little bit there.
Oh, now I kind of like it better. The white's not so white anymore. And then you can still see the drips coming down. Okay, so these Adirondack color wash. Huh. Yeah. That's better. I'm glad that's a back cover. All right.
Actually, the foam stamp itself actually made some texture.
Oh yeah, around the edges.
Yeah, the foam stamp itself actually made its own texture. Since some of the texture I have is in here and in here from the previous one, but the foam stamp itself actually did add texture. So that's really cool. I think I'm gonna.
Okay, the window stencil is a Pam Carricker stencil, which I got from Stencil Girl. And this was not in the club. This is one of her stencils that are available to everybody. But this is Pam Carricker at Stencil Girl. Yeah, if somebody wants to post a link for Stencil Girl, and just go look at Pam Carricker. She has a bunch of stencils.
Yeah.
Most of the ones I have from her from the Stencil Club. These are some other ones, and she's the one who does the knitted. It looks like it's knit or crocheted. These are some of her other ones.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to wipe it back. I do like that. The veining shows up more with the color.
Yeah, you need to play around. See, now I've done this technique before. I don't know if you heard me, Colleen. I think you were washing stuff where I do the gesso resist on the first layer, like before I would have put any of this stuff down.
Oh no, she can't find her. She has the large and not the small. She can't find where she put it. Eileen said.
Oh, you have to see. I have the small one. I got the large one, but it's big. The large one's
really big. It's super big. I have that one. It's huge.
Yeah, I love this window stencil. Oh, this was another one from Stencil Club. It was also Pam Carricker. I tried to use a lot of her stencils in here since using her book. I don't have any of her stamps, so that was the only thing. I don't know if I like the whole resist. See, now to me, the resist thing isn't much different than using the modeling paste. Because everywhere I use modeling paste on this page too, it also showed up more and worked kind of as a resist. Huh. Oh, here. Oh, good. You can see here.
Try the clear one next time.
All right, this is the clear one, and I do have the more stuff I put on. Now it is starting to show up.
So if you don't like it, try a different.
Yeah, I think if I were to do, I would use the clear.
Try a different one. That's why she said use what you want. She said she didn't specify which one is better. She just said that's your options. So.
Okay, so what I'm glad I tried both of them because this is okay, but it just reminds me of the modeling paste I would do. Now you can see here where the clear, it's making more of a resist. I think I would use, what did I use? I used soft gel gloss. So that's probably the same as the clear gesso. Which one do you like the best, Colleen? Do you know yet?
We're getting to the clear now, so I don't know. So I can't remember where I put it down exactly. I don't know.
Oh, and you know what? I used inks. I didn't use acrylic paint. That could be the difference too.
Yeah, I am using the acrylic paints, watered down.
So I do like it after I put more sprays on. I'm going to put more spray on this page.
Oh, now it's showing up. There it is. This is the clear. I'm like, I can't remember where I put it. I can't see it. I like with all the, I'm going to try it just like that. Leave it like that. I like the green running down from the door. Blah. I like that. Okay. This one has, where did I put it on this one? So that's what I don't like about the clear. I gotta remember where the heck I put it.
Here, I'm going to put more on this page and see what happens. See, I just didn't want to lose my original color.
I did circles down here and here and up here, I think. Yeah, I didn't put the clear on like thick enough. Okay, now it's starting to show up. I see it now. God, like right in through there. Yeah, I don't like the clear. Not like this way. Not with everything else going on. I can't find it. To add the paint to it, I can't find it. There. Now it's starting. Okay, now it's starting to show up. See, it's like maybe I just can't get it on heavy enough with the foam stamp. It's starting to show like right there.
Yeah, you know what? It shows up
I had
as it
to really
dries.
hunt for it to find it.
As it dries, it seems to show up more. See, on this side, you can see it more, and that's drier. This one's still kind of wet. It does, there is texture. Huh.
You found it. Woohoo!
Mini.
Poor Eileen.
Okay, mini window ledge stencil. Okay. I kind of like, it did this, the spray did warm this page up. It just gave it a little deeper color. Let me pull back. Where is, oh, here.
All right, so I'm going to do this for 15 more minutes, and then we're going to go, or maybe a little less, and then we're going to start doing the wax.
All right, I'm going to go collect my wax supplies. I don't know if I'm going to do this on any, I'll do this on other page. I'll play around with this more later.
Okay.
Well, maybe, you know what? Here, let me put the clear. I'm going to go with the clear with this.
If you like the clear, do. I mean, again, she didn't specify you have to use a certain kind. So,
yeah,
use what you like. Yeah, use what you like. I mean, everybody has a preference of colors, preference of,
Yeah.
It makes us individuals, right? So it's okie dokie.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Okie dokie. Oh, cool.
All right. Where's my clear? Soft gloss. Okay. Because this page does need some more something. All right. Anyone buy the Seth ATC stencils? Not yet. I just saw those. I liked them. I actually wish those were like each small one was a big one. I think that would be really cool. But I'll probably get the smaller ones. But when I saw them at first, I thought they were big, and I thought that would be really cool.
You can see it's seeping into.
Oh yeah, it is creeping into the black.
Into the black. Yeah. And it's also picking up the previous one we did last week and highlighting next. Well, because I put that in the same exact spot, but you can see it's creeping into the cracks of the stamp and seeping. See it seeping around it. How cool is that? Okay.
Okay, I don't want that on the house.
It's running in and around. Then you can see the texture of the actual stamp, but you can see how cool it is. And it's hitting what I already put there.
Ooh, I like that blue and yellow.
Doesn't that look cool together?
That's really pretty. See, I like that. Okay, now it's making sense to me.
And I'll put some more on there. I like it too. And you have it settling into the little crevices.
Cool. Eileen. Hey, Amy. Hey, Amy, did you start your Wanderlust yet? Are you doing it again this year?
Thanks. Oh, he said Amy. I was like, who is Amy?
AJ.
I was so confused. Now I get it.
What's a Wanderlust? Wanderlust is the class by everythingart.com. It's Wanderlust 2020, hosted by Kasha and her husband, and they have a bunch of artists on there that do classes.
It's a year-long class, year-long art class, just like Willow Art started it with Lifebook, and then they basically started doing it a few years later, and they call it their version, and they call it Wanderlust, which is at everythingart.com, and Lifebook is at willowing.com. So like one is their website, and that's their class, and maybe Helen could find the link to Wanderlust, everythingart.com. And then and also if you wouldn't mind, if you could grab the link for Willowing Life book. And then check both of those out. It's a year-long class.
Yeah, Wanderlust 2020. It's been going on. Eileen's taken it every year. It's for what, 4 years or 5 years, Eileen? Yeah, who are some of the artists this year, Colleen? You said who's coming up this week?
Oh, G. Oliver is coming up on Wanderlust. And I don't know who's coming up on Lifebook, actually.
Let's see, who else? Is Merriman doing one this year again?
Merriman is, and also Mary Beth Shaw is as well. She's on one of, I can't remember if it's Lifebook or.
I think she's doing a Wanderlust because she did one of the intros.
Okay. She's doing Wanderlust. She's good.
Okay, 4 years. I couldn't remember what it was. And I think each year they all get, they just get better and better every year.
I haven't new artists come along too. New products, new artists.
Sorry, that's my loud one. I'm going to mute while I dry this.
Okie dokie. Okay, where did I put it here? This is where I did the clear one. I can't see. Or did I skip this one? I don't know. I'm just going to put it on here and just see what happens. I can't remember. And the clear one, I'm having a terrible time because I can't see it. I can't remember if I even did that over here. If not, we'll add texture to what's already there. Maybe I skipped this one because I already had the other design. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe this one I skipped because I already had the big design. That's okay. We just add more color to it. So I really like the green. What color was that? Emerald green. You can see it here.
I'm not one to meditate either, Eileen. But I have to say there is a lot. I mean, there's a ton of, I'd say it's like.
It's worth the money.
80%.
That's a more like 90%.
Yeah, 90% art, 10% meditation.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kat, for posting Lifebook Willowing up there. Thank you. And
yeah, it's fun, Kathy. You'll like it.
Oh, I know. Isn't that cool? That was my favorite part, too, is adding all the stuff hanging out of the book on. Isn't that fun? Baby wipes. And Tori was here, and she said, oh, I think I'm going to sew mine in. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that, too. So I sewed all these on. You can see my wonky strings and stuff. I'm just going to leave them on there just for fun. Some I cut off because they were crazy long, but yeah, I took some paper like the Art by Marlene die cuts and stapled those on, and that's like baby oil paper I'd done a long time ago, and that was but yeah, I love all the goodies sticking out too. I love the tags. They look rusty, kind of like the rusty tags along with like the color. Like it's such a fun combination. to have it all. I want it all. This one I just did the black, as I learned. It doesn't, I'm just going to do this. I am diluting it next to me, but man, not diluting enough. But I also just don't want puddles all over. I'm going to spray it in a moment. It is, I put a little bit of the water and a little bit of glazing medium. All these were put down with matte medium, like the layers of paper and stuff, so they'll all be fine. Because all that was put down with matte medium.
Just be careful of your fingers, Kim. With the wood burning tool, that's the only thing.
Yeah, it does look like punchinella. It does exactly look like punchinella. I never thought about that, but it does. And it's really neat because some of that I was lazy and I left some of the papers in and some of the paper out. And then I kind of liked the fact that it made like a just another fun element. And again, I'm going to zoom in here or put it up there. Can you see the blue and the black? So you can leave it, or just like she said, go in with a rag if you want to wipe back just a little bit. But see how it runs all around. So it doesn't matter what color you use. So it's really preference. I like the pop of black in there. I'm just purposely laying it back over there. I might put it over this too. This doesn't show up very much. Oops. I don't mind changing the color of that. There's my water. Maybe add more in here. Try and kind of get into the maybe that wasn't dry yet. Let me look at that real quick. I did see a little black. Maybe I mixed my colors weird. Hold on. I bet what happened is my orange. Yeah, I had a little color mix happening on my on my palette. I'm like, what color is that? Okay, it's all good. It's all good. And then like your cover's gonna soak up everything that's like around you, and I'm just going with it. It's like it's gonna do crazy stuff that like I wouldn't have done anyway. Like it's soaking up like some of the paper turquoise and stuff and the canvases. And yeah, I'm going to go with it. I'll put some green. Green might be good.
All right, I'm gonna...
Yeah, because then I'm going to get all these like things on the front cover. That's why it's kind of cool about putting the canvas cover on and doing that first, because I'm going to get all these fun like colors blotches on the outside. That if I was painting it myself, I'd be a little more like strategic about it. And this way, like, you know, all the crazy colors are just going in randomly all over your book, which I think is cool. I'm going to move I'm getting mud, so I'm going to roll up I have a palette next to me of paint, and I'm getting mud. So I'm going to flood up. Some of my acrylics are mixing and not liking each other. I'm going to add some more, but yeah. But you see some of this is going in with some of the things that we did last week.
Oh yeah.
See, it's seeping in the turquoise and the It's mixing in. This is some of the stuff we did last week. That's fun. What are we getting, Eileen? The Timmy Deckle trimmer. Oh my gosh, you mean like the ruler they used to have like years ago? Or is this like a machine cut? So many new.
Here's my decal trimmer, Eileen. That's my decal trimmer.
Okay, I have some scissors. The scissor ones. I had to read. You mean like the ones that look like rulers? You remember those? That I was using those in scrapbooking days. The rulers with the deco edges.
Yes.
I was using those in the scrapbook days. All right, it's 12 o'clock.
Okay, so I do like the clear one. It just gives it just a little more clear texture on there. Where it's shiny and then flat.
New decal trimmer is the guillotine cutter. Oh.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
That is kind of cool.
Nana said she thought of me when she watched the video. You see me. What can I do with this? All right. This is almost dry. So, yeah, okay. So let me read ahead while I'm drying this, because I know it's really boring to watch.
You've already ordered it, Eileen? Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so the next one, we're going to use good old wax crayons, just like the ones used in grade school, to create fun look on your page by randomly doodling and scratching in lines into your page and then painting over them and making rubbings with them. It's easy to find your artistic inner child you thought you left in first grade. So using any color crayon, make marks on your page with a prepared acrylic background, which is basically you have some sort of acrylic down, which is basically don't start on a fresh page. One of the ones we've already been working on. And then we're going to paint, again, another wash of acrylic paint over the crayon markings and wipe off the paint. That's another resist, damp towel or baby wipe. And then to change the look by layering different colors by more heavy and light areas. If you like trying to remove crayon, you simply paint it over the paint that has dried. You can lay a paper towel over the crayon, press with warm iron, and for a couple seconds, allowing the crayon to soak into the paper towel. It also changes the appearance of the crayon by heating the crayon areas with a heat gun to give a glossy appearance. Okay, so I'm going to plug in my little iron over here. Okay, so this little iron I got online at Amazon. You can use this one has different attachments to it. You can also use a travel iron. And this is an old Heidi Swap iron I have that was for ironing ribbons. You just basically, you don't want an iron that has a bunch of holes on it. And after you use it for crayons, you're not going to want to use on your clothes ever again. Like it's going to become your craft iron.
Yeah, don't use it on your clothes after you've used it with crayons.
Yeah, and then I also have this this is an acoustic iron. You can see it. But like I said, or you can just get a travel iron at your thrift store if you don't want to buy one. This just has a little plug. This is ancient, and it's supposed to be for ironing ribbon. I gave that up really quick. I was like, I don't even iron my clothes, much less ribbon. So
you're not gonna iron your craft supplies.
I gave that one up really fast. Like, why am I ironing ribbon? I could just, if I don't iron clothes, I don't need to be ironing ribbon. That just did not. After I got it, I'm like, why did I do this? Yeah, well, I kept it because it's a tool. I get rid of stuff over time I'm not using, but I do keep tools because tools can be used over and over and over. And okay,
I don't think you want to use a curling iron because you need to be able to press it down onto the paper.
where I left off. Okay, I only got one more page. Okay, and then I can do that. Okay, I only got one more page. I couldn't remember where I left off. Okay, so I'll do this and I'll start back over and we're going to start from the beginning and I'll work on the rest of my book off camera. And finish this and I'm heating my iron up as we speak. I grabbed some, you can use kid crayons, you can use some cheap other brand crayons you may or may not, maybe you bought them and you don't like them. And cool about adding more layers of paint is that you're, again, hitting the previous textures up again, which is really awesome. So that the foam stamp made all these, when you pull it up, it makes the bumpy kind of, it almost like sea-like, corally-like design. So that gives you automatic texture with the foam stamps. And then over here is what we did last week, and it's just getting another coat of paint. Look how cool that is, running over that. And then there's another texture we did up here. That's now showing. So yeah, all these neat layers that we've been doing. Let's see. I don't think it's going to do much for the bird, but I'm gonna run it over this too.
I just like how that bird turned out.
Yeah, with the previous layers showing.
Yeah. All right, so I can watch you now while my iron heats up. Okay, so you put the acrylic over and then you spray it and then you wipe it back. Okay.
Yeah, and then just take a towel and just dab off a little bit. And then when you do, what's left is you see the paint running in the cracks of the previous texture soaking in there. And if it's not,
okay.
and yeah, if I don't like it, I just keep watering, adding it down, wiping it back until I get what I want.
Okay, I think I will try the black, I think, on this page because I really like how that looks.
Yeah, I think it is something. And like I said, and look how good the blue is, looks running in there to the previous texture in there. And then this is again what we did last week, and so we did like a green, so now we got like a green blue. So, and then it picks up the little blue flower pinned over here. If some of it gets on your on your other things you do on the edges, who cares?
No, it looks cool.
Yeah, so it makes it look cool because we're doing this messy, unpredictable stuff to get something crazy we would have not done if we would have taken our time to be like all precise. You
right.
know, I mean, look at my cover. I love my cover.
Yeah.
Cover's like, oh, it's getting all stained up. Okay, let's see. When I dry this, you can see like it's just settling into the old stuff we did last week and the new stuff. I love it. I've never done a book with this much texture. Say that 10 times fast.
Oh, it's cool. It's really cool on those layers.
Okay, I can do that, Kathy. I can do that a bit. Thank you, Teresa, for reminding me. I have the ability to do that. I forget.
Yeah, keep yours big because I'm waiting for my iron to heat up. Oh, it helps if you turn it on.
Okay, a tip from Kathy. Turn your iron on.
It will get hotter quicker that way. I'm going to go look for another stamp to use. Let's see.
Now you can see the. So, like I said, I stopped at this point. I marked. I don't think I did that. I my painting pot. So I'll start here and work on this later. This is where I stopped with this group. But I love all this craziness. This is so fun. Like I said, it's things you would never normally do. It gets you out of your comfort zone and you're experimenting, and then it's all looking cool though. I mean, it looks really good. I like this. Make sure it's all dry. Yeah, it's like this was the where I did the black. I'm gonna add a little color right here. Give it like a little turquoise there. And if you don't like what you did, go back in. Always add to it. It's not gonna. And this is watercolor paper, so it's meant to be. It's meant to be used and abused. So that's why we used it. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I want to get some color in the black. Let me dry this a minute, and then I'm gonna dab it. I want to get some black down into the crevices here.
Oh yeah, I can smell it. That's getting done. All right,
Now she's cooking. Yeah, she's cooking there like that. Now I got a little bit of it. I'm trying to carry the color on, making the pages look a little cohesive. And then I have like the black little die cuts here. I have the black stitches here. I did some black stamping. Like I'm trying to have some cohesiveness, if you want to call it. That way it all look good together too. So I'm loving all this. This one I really like. I like my bird. That's an old stamp set. And this one we did the crazy colors here. Make sure it's all dry. We're gonna come in and wax it now. Oh, the cat, he needs some wax. Okay. All right. I turn mine on. Hold on. Okay, make sure I'm plugged in. These heat up pretty quick. And it's not turning on. Hold the fort. Oh, there's a switch. On, off.
yeah, turn it on.
I'm like doing this and then it's plugged in. Note to self. There's a little switch here. I think that happened the last time I used this. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Okay, so now I got my crayons over here. So, all right, so she talks about putting the crayon down, running it off, and then wiping it off the crayon, which is similar to what we just did. Then you could also, I've never actually heated and removed crayon. I've never done that. So I think I might try that because I've done the other and I want to do drips. These are some cheap Sargent oil pastels. And I also have over here Vicky Bouton's Crayola crayons. Jane Davenport, the ones I was disappointed with, are now become melty crayons.
Ooh.
Yeah, so these are my melty crayons. So what I'm gonna do is let's try something. Let's do something that has a lot of. So we can, if you want to do a controlled, if you want a controlled manner. Use a stencil. All my crusties. Okay. It's almost warm. Turn it on high since I was dumb and didn't turn on the switch. Okay, so let's do this real quick. I got our crayon on, so let's now do a paint over it while I let that heat up. Let's try that technique. And I use what I got down. And he just way wetter. Oh, wait a minute. I need to make this equal in a moment. You do it. What are you doing now?
What am I doing now?
Yeah.
I'm just going to do one with the black gesso and then move on to the other one.
All right. Okay. So if you look, it is resisting it, but it's going inside the areas that where I missed the crayon. Do you see that?
Oh, cool. So this really ends up being about texture.
Yeah, this whole chapter of 4 is all about texture.
The whole book even, you know, I mean, once it's done.
I would say that's true. Well, like people will look at it and they really won't be able to figure out what you're doing, like how you did it, because it's like, you know, you can look at someone's page and you kind of figure out what they did. You look at this and you won't have any idea what they did.
Well, because there's so much. Okay. All right, I am going to use one of my art foamies with the gesso.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do on this other page, if you use your heat gun, it's going to heat up the wax, right? So,
yes. So don't hold it too long.
Yeah, so then you can also do that. So if I do that, you see
or if you want it to drip.
You see it activating. You see it getting wet. My crayon's getting wet. How cool is that? So then you can change the form and intensity of it with your heat dryer. Okay, so now I have these like raised edges. So now I just made another texture, right? So by doing that. Oh, isn't that pretty? The lace up here. Thanks, Fawn.
Ooh.
Yeah, I added that on there. Color. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Thanks, Fawn. Okay, so this page, this is some of the stuff we've already tried on the previous streams because we're daring crazy ladies here. All right. Crazy. I'm going to go with, I'm going to throw in something. Let's go in some orange on this one. Okay, here's what we have done on our own. It's going to get wet. It's going to get, you can see it melting. Melting.
Ooh, look at that red. Love it.
Now, go in here. Just throw it on there. Now, if you don't like, it's raining down her face, don't worry about it because you can remelt that off if you don't like it. Then you can also take your iron and we can run it over to see some of the stuff we've already done. Pick up some of the old texture. How cool was that? And then you got leftover. Just a piece of paper and now let's try what she said. So let's say I want to get that off her face. So I grab a paper towel. All right. Now this is toilet paper tissue. I'm not sure how what that's gonna do, but let's just see. Or lay that on here, see if we can pick up some of that wax. So if you get on there and you go, oh God, I ruined it, I don't like it. So it's like, no problem.
Now there's so much stuff in there. Most of the stuff's going to rub off, don't you think?
You see how I pulled it off with heating it up and then laying a paper towel on there? So if you do, now I don't know about the toilet paper one. Like I said, this is not paper, so it's like pulling this up. That may not work on that, but it will work on your other stuff. Just don't do it on the toilet paper one. Then got a cool paper towel texture. So there you go. So there's like melting it, pulling it up. Here is smearing it on and melting it through a stencil. Now let's see. Oh, that would be a big no for you, Vaughn. Hi, Joycey, and hi, let's see, who else I missed? Oh, hi, Mitzi. Sorry I didn't see you come in. We're working crazily hard here. Let's see. Let's do the
Crazily something.
I'm just gonna. We're busy. We're arting. What did Paula say? Can't talk, arting. Can't talk, arting. Hold on. Let's see. Do a black one in here. Let's see.
Okay, so I think when you do the black gesso one, you get more character when you put it, stamp it over where you already have texture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because here it's just like I use black paint on a stamp, but here it's more textury on top of there. And here it's just like a black stamp. Okay. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Yeah, it helps. This page needed something. Okay, so I'm going to try the beeswax on my back cover. All right, so when you're doing beeswax collage, you get your iron hot. You just take your beeswax and you melt it onto your iron. And then you just put it over your paper that you want the wax to go on. And it gives it, to me, I think it gives it, like, I call it a faux encaustic look. It's not encaustic, it's beeswax, but it just it just gives that look. And then this will also make your cover a little bit more sturdy because I didn't use canvas or anything. I just had paper.
Smoking, people. Smoking. I'm gonna turn it down a low now. There. So I put it through a stencil. It does. As it's a black pop with the colors, it really needs it because it's just too washed out, I think.
Oh, that looks, yeah.
With adding that onto it. The same with this one. I'll throw some stars over here. Now, it will come off. You're asking, is this going to come off her stencil? I think we already tried that.
What was that?
The crayon off your stencil, didn't we just run it over it?
Yes, and we figured that you needed like a thicker stencil, like the eye stencils are thicker plastic, and it worked better over that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh.
So,
because if you used a thinner acrylic stencil, then it kind of bled underneath. But I think we used.
because you can clean off your stencils. I'm thinking more along the lines if someone uses a stencil and are afraid because they've got like crayon on their stencil, just kind of quickly swipe it over it. It doesn't take much to reactivate it, and just go quick and just smush it. It'll come off. You won't ruin. It does need to be a thicker stencil, not like a little. I have some thinner, cheaper ones I've gotten over at Hobby Lobby. It does need to be a thicker stencil, but kind of.
Oh, did you use black crayon on yours, Colleen?
I did.
Cool. Okay, here's a stencil. I used one of Patty's stencils with the crayon, and that was just my first try. So it does work. You have to kind of play around with it.
So it will come off. Just move quickly with your iron so you don't melt your stencil, but it will come off. You can clean it. So like it's pretty good. So as long as it's not in the holes, it's not really going to hurt anything anyway, because your paint stuff's going to go through it. So
no, you just warm it up again and you can wipe it all right out.
Yeah, so it doesn't hurt anything. So I just wanted to show you guys that if you think that you'd be afraid to try a stencil, but just use a thick stencil.
And then just keep putting your layers of wax on top, and don't worry if it's not smooth right away when you put it down. At the end, you go over it with your warm iron and it smooths everything out.
We should put on here, no stencils were harmed in the making of this book.
Stencils or stamps were harmed in the making of this book. Only my desk, which is a complete mess.
And I added a little here. Okay, so now we did this. Let's try like a little bit of just a little purple. Maybe a little darker purple. Darker purple. See how fun it is? Like when you start working and then one idea comes to you and another idea. You think, oh, maybe I'll try that. Ooh, I'll do this. Kind of Joycey. Ooh.
I know. It's like one big rabbit trail.
That's not like Joycey. Ooh. So then you get playing, and then you're like, well, maybe wonder if I do this, and I wonder if I do that, and then I think that's kind of what she wants. She wants your imagination and your ideas just start coming, and then you're no longer like afraid, and you're just like, I'm going for it.
Yeah, I agree.
Just watch your iron when it's on the desk, like anything else that's hot. Just watch it.
And then here, just keep smoothing out your wax till you like how it looks. Because as soon as you put that,
water. I can see what I did here because these are water activated crayons, so I did get some smearage. Keep that in mind. Crayolas or not? Let me go get a couple Crayolas. I wasn't thinking about that. See, I learned something already. Okay, these are water reactive oil pastels that I used. And so when I threw on that, if you're not going to throw that, see how that activated it?
Yeah. Hey, Colleen, could you make me big just for a second? They want to see the... Okay. So see, it just gives it, it's nice and thick. And if I'm
I
wanting,
like it. Look how pretty that makes that. That really made that page so much better.
didn't that? So I
Yeah.
will do the front, but I want to decorate. I want to do some more decorating in the front. But see, if you don't like how your wax looks, just go over again with your hot iron, smooth it out. And see, it just, everything melts again. So if you have little clumps or things you don't like, just go back over and smooth it out. It will go, it did go through to the other page a little bit, but that's okay. This will dry.
What paper is that?
This is Arch's watercolor paper.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would say if you're doing this book, use a heavy watercolor paper, some kind of heavy paper. But yes, I do like this now. I've gone from not liking it to liking it, and there's all kinds of stuff on here. So yeah, I like that. Okay.
That's okay. I'm smearing the black on the bottom. Okay. Let's see. What was the other thing she said?
And it dries pretty quick. Now this is dry. This is dry now. But yeah, it makes it more sturdy.
Oh, also, one of the things that we did was the beeswax grid.
There is 300-pound watercolor paper. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't think this is 300. It's heavy, but I don't think it's 300. But I like it. Yeah, I knew this would be a special book. That's why I used the arches on here.
So you could do is there's yellow beeswax, there's white beeswax.
This is what I use
on Amazon. There's black, there's white, and if you don't, you can use a candle.
Yeah, use a candle, clear candle. All right.
Now, if you don't want to, and you got a trail iron and you have a candle and you want to try this now because you're like, this is so cool, grab your trail iron and you don't want to ruin, and you can do the same with a regular old candle. So now you can see that on there. And then we also did, besides the complete covering of the beeswax, we just went around doing like drips with it.
Okay, I'm going to go find some crayons. Which I should have right here. Hold on.
Again, just it'll come off your iron. No, again, this is a craft iron. This is our quilting. Actually, I think it's for quilting, crafting. So I think whatever you end up using, make sure it's just something like you designated for it. There's the yellow. Cool, huh?
Jack smells the beeswax. All of a sudden, he lifted his nose up. It must smell good to him. There's no food here. I don't want to eat that.
Super sniffer. He noticed it.
All of a sudden, he gets up. His nose is high up in the air. Goofball. Oh, here's what I'm looking for. All right.
It does make. I agree with that. Mousy Deb said that the beeswax made your colors. How does she word it? Rich yes. Looking. Which I agree. I agree with that.
And then this is the more clear. This is the white beeswax, and then there's one that has more of a yellow, creamy cast to it.
All right, so I got a regular Crayola that won't reactivate. See, you'll learn while you're playing. And let's see, I'm just gonna.
What did you use real crayons or oil pastels?
I used a water soluble oil pastel, so that's why it reactivated when I ran water over it. The paint. where this is an oil pastel, and these are oil pastels. So if you don't want that, yeah, I use a Crayola, I use a real oil pastel that won't reactivate and will resist.
And use for this, I'd use cheap ones. Just use cheap ones. Don't use your
Don't use expensive ones. Use cheapo. That's a really good point.
Yeah, use cheap ones on this kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we're melting it. Yeah, don't save those for other stuff.
All right, these are crayon oil pastels I picked up, so we'll see. Excuse me.
If you don't like this look, just don't do it. So you don't have to do this in your book. I mean, this is what she's showing. If you feel like this is not your thing, and you don't like it, don't worry about it. Just skip this part. But I'm following along with her.
All right, I'm going to do drips.
I'm going for it.
I'm doing drippage. Woo!
She's the expert, so I'm going along with the book. Let's see. Let's heat that. Where's my heat gun at? Remember the other version. You could also get your Crayola crayons or cheap. Make sure you use cheap oil pastels, and a heat gun. If you don't have an iron, you can still play. There are ways of playing if you don't have everything. You use your heat gun.
And then just rub your iron off on a piece of paper and it's all clean.
You're going to have to hold it kind of close. This is not like a super duper heat gun. This is not like an embossing heat gun. So I just have to go slower and hold it up there. Now let's see how long this is taking a little longer to melt because of the this is oil, not the water soluble oil pastel. So it's taking a little longer to melt.
Oh, this isn't a Wonderlust process. This is Pam Carricker, Art at the Speed of Light, her first book. We're going through her whole book.
Who is that?
No, not Wonderlust. Wonderlust is a class.
I'm sorry. Let me show the book again.
Yeah, it's Art at the Speed of Life, and we're going through her book. We're on week 4, and out of 8 weeks. And there's already, I mean, we've put tons of layers in here. I can't imagine what else is going to go in here.
Yeah, so there's 8 days, as she calls it, which is basically 8 steps. And we are on week 4. These are her examples of her pages. So, like, this might be more your style here, Vaughn. She has it really simple. You can see with the tans. There's a really pretty painted. You could do that with your oil pastels too. You can see how you could paint that. This is, if you're more tailored art, you can't see. So it doesn't have to be super messy. We're doing it, but you don't have to do that. You can see the textures down here. And some of these are her works of art. Some of these, I mean, she probably just painted that on. So it doesn't have to be messy. We're just being messy.
Yeah, we're just being messy. Helen put the link up for the book. And there's tons of techniques. It's not just the 4 weeks. In between each week, she gives like 2 to 4 different techniques.
Yeah, there's also other projects in the book in between. This one's by Sharon Tomlinson. I wonder if she's related to Christy.
Oh, yeah.
And this one's called Wings, 8x8 mixed media on canvas. Look how pretty that is. There's other stuff in between. So next week, week 5, we will be doing some stamping. Looks like we're going to be altering some foam stamps with the X-Acto knife.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I better have one you don't like. Found objects, caps, lids, pencils, rubber bands, He says if you don't want to like cut up your phone stamps, you could use other stuff: erasers, caps, sprayer corks, Legos, bubble wrap,
Cool.
and so it looks like we're going to be stamping with ink pads and using found objects, and then we're going to do some masking as well. So that's going to be week 5. Week 6, we're going to be using some graphite and fine permanent marker. We're going to be doing some drawing lines, and it looks like lines and patterns and words. And week 7, we're going to we're going to start working on our cover on week 7.
Okay, that's what I figured. That's why I didn't wax. I will wax the cover, the front cover, when I'm done. But I knew there was more we had to do on the front. I'm still loving this back here.
Okay, 7. Maybe there's only 7 steps. Why do I think there's 8? There's 7. I lied. There's 7.
Oh, so it's a week. That makes sense.
7 days. There ain't 8 days in a week. I'm a ding dong. So week 7, we're going to be working on the cover. So, and I think she wants you, I'm pretty sure I read in the front, is do a self-portrait, which you can print out like a picture of yourself in black and white. And she wants you to try to do self-portrait. That'd be hilarious for me. Is not with faces. So that's what's coming up. So yeah, there's 7 days, not 8, because in my world there's 8 days a week apparently.
We wish there was 8 days.
Oh my God, I cracked myself up. Hang out with me long enough, you'll know.
Bye, Marita. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching.
For coming.
Okay, Teresa.
Okay, bye, hon. We're almost done anyway. I'm getting off here in 20 minutes. So,
bye, Teresa. Have a good lunch. Bye, Blue. Okay, so you can splot with wax. I just load up my iron with a bunch of Crayola, or this is oil, Crayola oil pastels. Get it all wet, and then just.
Ooh, look at that pretty color.
Is that pretty?
Oh, I like the turquoise and yellow. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I like that a lot. That's awesome.
Oh, so you're doing the Crayola in the stencil, and then you'll melt it down with your heat gun?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Eileen, you think we could get Joycey to splat with wax? Oh my God, she'd have a heart attack.
That could be fun.
It is fun. All right, that's good. Okay, I'm liking this page more.
I'll put it up close so you can kind of see it melts. The crayon does melt. I like it. I love the splats.
Isn't that cool?
I love the splats. That's so awesome. I love it. Love it. I'm hitting that wax that resist down there. All right.
Yep,
I'm going to hit this with, I'll grab a Lindy spray and see what happens.
I got them in the kids section somewhere. And they're perfect. It's perfect for stuff like this because you don't want to use anything expensive. Yeah. I'd look in the kids section for them. $5.99 for 28 colors. Not bad.
The oxide's permanent. Does anyone remember?
Okay. I like it.
Is oxide's permanent, Eileen?
Kind of. I used it somewhere. Where did I use it? Oh, I used some on here.
I know these are.
I think
Not
these are
these, Lindy's.
okay.
But so see me spraying that on there, and do you see the wax or the spray building up on the wax?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, where it's resisting it. It's blurry as crap, but there.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how it kind of puddles in there.
Yeah, see how it puddled in there?
Oh, and to think this started out, I just remember this started out as a blind 3 because I never ever would have picked these colors.
Ah, that's right. You're blind 3. That was it. I forgot about that.
I did too. And I'm really, when I looked at the colors I picked, I thought, oh my gosh. But I'm actually, I'll use these again. Okay, Dar. Thank you, Dar. Dar posted the oil pastels. So did Helen. There's a couple links.
Thank you.
Okay, put this off.
Thank you, Kat. Hey, Helen could use some help, so we appreciate it.
Ooh, there's a yummy mess.
I'm going to have to do some distress on the side and see if they're permanent. And I don't remember if these are permanent or not.
Eileen should know.
She's off doing something.
Shopping.
She's off shopping or
looking for stuff to buy. $5.87. Okay.
But you can see the spray went through here, and then it came all off the crayon. So again, I'm heating it. I gotta watch it because I'm gonna flip it. It's gonna smear it. I gotta stop heating it. I need something bright on this page.
No, these are not water soluble. These are regular old oil pastels. Okay, I do like this. All right, what else can we do?
All the possibilities.
I'll have to go back and lighten this up again with pan pastels. I wonder. This page could use some wax. Let me find something. Let me look for a stencil. Oops. Gosh, I've got cords everywhere.
You drip with your paint too, so obviously you can use your paint too. So it's just another fun.
Yeah, it gives it more texture.
How to be used Crayola pastels. Just wondering what you bought them for.
Why did I buy them? I don't know. I just saw them and they were cheap, and they said pastels. I went through a pastel phase where I was like trying out different oil pastels. So I got them and I keep them, and I'm glad I have them.
I have the Ciliers or whatever she bought, and I also have another one. I took a class, and I'm going to actually pick that back up where I made flowers, where you just have a book of just the pastels. And I always thought it'd be fun just to do a oil pastel painting without anything else.
Yeah, I started out buying the cheaper ones. I think when I bought them, I wasn't sure if they were water soluble or not. It was when I had first started, and then I found out they weren't water soluble, so I hadn't really used them. But I have a bunch of different oil pastels just for comparison to see like which ones were creamy, which ones were hard. Most of the less expensive one you get are pretty hard. I have done a couple like good projects in my art journal with the Sonalier oil pastels, and they're like butter. They're just really creamy and yummy, but I would never, I don't think I'd use that as a resist though, or for splotting. Okay, what could we do? What does this need? This needs something.
I don't know, but I like that building on there.
Oh, the little building, yeah. This
I think what'll look cool on there, what you'd be coming up, is when we do some writing on it. I think it needs some like small writing.
Yeah, it needs something. That's this. It's from Stencil Club. That was a little Stencil Club stencil.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I was just melting the crayon around the flowers on here. And let's see. Grab. There you go. My back. See, you think you're all grown up, and then you go out and buy a box of
crayons.
Never gonna grow up.
This needs texture. I think I'm going to try the oil pastels through the stencil. That's what we'll do. Sorry that I keep tapping my nails. What did I do now? What did I do?
I didn't even know you were doing that, so you said that.
Yeah, I have an annoying habit of doing that when my nails get longer. It means I need to get them trimmed. I like that orangey color. All right, so you just colored through the stencil with the crayon.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, if you don't want to do anything sporadic or drippy, just use your stencils and if you want a more controlled.
No, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I may regret it, but we'll see. All right.
What's to regret?
See, I'm just going to go.
The little pink arrows. That in between. The texture. How cool is this book? And then if you go when you're working on other projects and you and you run out of ideas, oh my gosh, just go in here and flip through this book. Do a good reference. You could always add notes to it somewhere. So I still got to do all these in the back, but I got half of it done. So yeah, I like it. It was fun. I still have all of these to do.
Oh, wow. When the crayon melts in between the resist. The resist resists the wax.
Cool. The resist.
Or maybe not.
Resist.
You can see it in there. Huh.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kat. There's many irons. Yep. There's like several places have them. And this has attachments too, like has a little stand if you want to use your stand. It also came with a little foot. This shape. And yeah, and then it also came with this.
Oh, you did get all the different attachments.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up getting those.
And then there's a little screwdriver you use to take off when it's cool, obviously, to undo it and change it out. You see the screw on top? Just unscrew it, and that's how you take the things on and off. I hope everybody had fun and got inspired to trash your art room.
Oh my gosh, mine is a mess, Colleen.
I hope you have fun and you mess with your art room, and just and keep up with us. We'll come back next week and do week 5.
Yeah,
and
this was fun.
Well, week 5, week 6, and then 7 is 2 more sessions, and then after that we'll be working on the covers. Look at my cover.
Oh, I can't wait. So here, I'm going to use this lighter green.
This is everything that was laying down here. So, and then you want to do another one and do it in a different way, go for it.
Or pick different colors,
Yeah,
color
so
scheme.
go for it. Have fun.
Ugh. I need to put more of that yellow back on.
What is the pants book at now? Here's the book. Everybody can see it. I'm glad you had fun, Vaughn. Aw, thank you.
Yeah, this was fun, Colleen.
Yeah, so get messy and have fun. Because once you get this mess out, you just may as well just keep going. And
Right. Once it starts,
when you gotta leave and go do something, leave it out, come back and go, start again. Like, if you can't do it all in one session, leave all your stuff out and come back and work on it later. And you've got everything you need all around you. And there's no reason to not go in here and finish working on it because you got all your stuff out already. So, like, I'm going to leave all mine out because I'm going to finish the rest of the pages that we didn't get to, and I'm going to leave mine out because I'm going to finish my pages when I get back. So, yeah. Let's see if I can get a bit overview of my desk. And you see everyone has their own. So let me go with this one. Okay. Undo my camera a little bit. Ready? See? Like you got everything out already. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You got everything everywhere. Like, here's my paints. I'm going to leave it and I'm going to come back to it. I mean, what's the sense in cleaning up if you're going to. So that way you'll be, if you clean up, you won't get back into it. I recommend leaving it. Once you're messy, it doesn't matter. I have fun.
Okay, thanks everybody. This was fun, Colleen.
Yeah, I enjoyed it because I really like this. So I would have put this done this gesso resist and traced it with a crayon. It just makes me feel like a kid again. It was just.
Okay, the best thing I found here, put it as splotting with the wax.
I love that. I think
that's my favorite thing is wax splots.
Splots were, I think this, and also going back over some of your old texture. I did that. I liked it through the stencil. I liked the crayon through the stencil. I liked going back over it. And then I did the spots, the more see-through spots too with the wax to show you can do, if you don't want to cover it up. Yeah, just make it your own.
Yeah, I like how the handwriting shows up through everything.
Yeah,
like here and there.
This is fun. So we will pick up again next Friday, week 5 and 6, and then 7's cover, and then and we'll do some other stuff in between at Kathy's, and maybe Thursday we'll see. Thanks everybody for coming and post. Tag Pam Carricker and myself just because I like to see it. And on Instagram. And we will see you guys later. Have a good afternoon.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me, Colleen.
You're welcome. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Mods, for taking care of us. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, Mods. You're the best.
Bye, everybody.
Ooh, this feels like it has chicken pox.
Chicken pox.
It's bumpy.
I like it.
It looks
like it looks like the candy dots. You know the candy dots you pull off the paper and you eat?
I know. That's what I want to do. I want to
pull them off and then just take a bite? It reminds me of the candy dots.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right. Okay. See you guys later.
Oh, bye, Molly. I love your name. That's so cute.
Oh, what a mess.
See you guys next Friday, 10 a.m. here. And Kathy's on Tuesday at 10 a.m.
Yeah, we'll see. We have some ideas for Tuesday. We'll see what we're feeling.
Yeah.
Damn
it. Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Did it in the wrong orders. Try again.